Ooh, child. Why they look so tangled? No. Hey, what's up, y'all? That's Nina on the phone, y'all. But hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back with another video, and today I didn't even say my right intro. Nina threw me off. What's up, my little kiddos? I'm back with another video, and today I'm gonna be doing a story time. Yes, I haven't did a story time in so long, y'all. I'm gonna be doing a story time on
She got my teacher fired.
Yes, as you heard from Nina, I think I got my teacher fired. Now, this, well, girl! So, I put myself on mute so she can't hear me. But, so yeah, I think I got my teacher fired. So, this happened in around, 2017. It was in 5th grade. So we had this one really mean music teacher, and he would just get on everybody.
Nina, what are you doing?
Y'all help. So we had this really mean music teacher, and I'm gonna just call him Mr. B because I don't even remember his name for real. So Mr. B was like so mean to everybody. He would give us so much work. Like anytime he would like try to do lessons or something, he would be like so rude with it. And I would just be like, why is he acting like that? So like it got to this one day where I was like really upset for some reason, and like he like said something to me and I didn't take it too well. I was like, okay, I'll just do my work. Like just leave me alone. I think he heard me say, leave me alone. So he was like, young lady, do you want me to call your mother? Do you want me to call your mother, or do you want me to like call one of your parents or something, because you need to straighten that act up right now? I said, you don't have to call my parents. You're sitting here yelling at me for no reason. Oh, he took a lot of offense to that. Oh, I'm being loud for no reason. I'm being loud for no reason. Well, you could get out of my class then. So I had to like really like sit outside for the rest of the whole class because he wouldn't stop yelling. Like I was already like mad for some reason that day, and he just ignited the fire. So I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna just go outside so I don't have to get one of my parents called, because I'm honestly not trying to have this teacher call my parents. So, and then it lead up to this one day, like he decides to test me again. So, well, test me. Child. So he decides that he wants to like just bug me again. Like he sees I'm sitting there doing my work. I finish my work and then I decide to draw something, because I don't know why I would like use that time to like draw stuff in class all the time, even though I did have art classes. But I'm looking all over the place. But so, like, he decides that he wants to, like, bug me again and tries, like, he stepped up to my face. He was like, young lady. I was like, yes. He was like, why are you not doing your assignment? I was like, I finished my assignment. He said, well, why didn't you step up to, like, turn it in? Why didn't you turn it in? I'm like, because you told nobody not to get up out of their seat and to like just wait until the end of the class to bring the assignments up. So he said, so you decided to draw in my class, like you ain't got no other stuff to work on. I had finished all my assignments that day. Why is my nose so shiny? So like I finished all my assignments, and so I was like, you told us to wait. And then one of my friends said, yes, sir, you told us to wait. He said, I'm not talking to you. I'm like, okay. So, like, he told me, like, are you having a problem, like, concentrating in my class or whatever? I'm like, no, I'm not having a problem concentrating in your class. Oh, child, it's time to go back to class. But yeah, so I was like, no, I don't have a problem trying to concentrate. I'm doing my work. Well, I finished all my work, so I was just finishing up a drawing that I had. And he was like, okay, just don't do it again. I'm like, okay.
That said Tuesday is no school because of parent-teacher conferences. So for you guys, that will effectively be a break day 2. I know some parents, bring you along just so you can talk to the teacher, or if your parents need translation.
Okay, so I'm on a little break from class, so I'm gonna finish where I left off. So, like, yeah, I put the little drawing away after he said don't do it again. And so, like, after that, he wanted for us to watch a classic, like, an older video about music. So, like, one of my friends was being disruptive. That was, like, one of my best friends at the time. We still talk sometimes, but we don't talk as much. But, like, yeah, I'm gonna call him. What can I call him? I'm gonna just call him Jay. So Jay was, like, being disruptive or whatever, and he kept on cracking jokes, making the whole class laugh. The teacher was like, young man, you are being very disrespectful in my class. And he was like, I wasn't even being loud though. And I was like, I didn't say nothing. So, like, he was sitting next to me and my other friend. I'm gonna just call her Adri. So Adri was sitting right there next to me, and, like, we were just sitting there, like, talking and, like, subtly laughing at what Jay was talking about. So Jay, he gets mad at the teacher. The teacher tells him, like, get out. I don't want to deal with you anymore. Get out. So Jay walks out of the class. He storms out, and he just went outside. He looks at me, right? He's like, I'm like, oh, like, I said, why he had to leave? I said it really quiet. I didn't even think the teacher was going to hear me. Mr. B was like, do you got a problem with what I just did? I said, no, I just asked, why did he have to leave? He said, you want to go out there with your boyfriend? The whole class goes, oh, I'm like, I said, he's not my boyfriend. He said, well, shut up and pay attention in my class then. The whole class goes, oh, once again. I'm like, at this point, I'm upset because you just sat there and embarrassed me. I meant to say you just sat there and embarrassed me. Like, that was on a whole nother level of disrespect that you didn't even have to do. Like, that's not my boyfriend, and you didn't have to embarrass me in front of the whole class like that. Teachers don't understand that is very embarrassing, and people talk. So, like, Jay went outside, and then, like, yeah, he said, well, you could shut up then. I'm like, okay, so I just sat there quiet. My friend Adri was like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. Like, I'm telling my mom, and I'm telling her so she could come up to the school. Yep, I was I was one of those kids at one point. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not dealing with him no more. He want to sit up here and embarrass me like this. So I'm gonna tell my mom. She was like, well, okay, tell your mom, and then hopefully we can get a new teacher. So, like, I got called to the office for something, and then I was talking to, like, I think one of the, like, people in the office, and she was like, why you look so upset, honey? I was like, because one of my teachers is very mean to me, and, like, he kind of, like, said something in class today that wasn't true, and, like the whole class reacted in a weird way. She was like, "What's the teacher's name?" I said Mr. B, and then she was like, "Oh, okay." So she sent me back upstairs to the next class that we were going to. I think we were going to art class. Yeah, I think we were going to art class with Miss P. I came to school like the next day. The teacher wasn't there. Mr. B wasn't there. We had a substitute for the rest of that quarter. So, we walk into class, we like, who was this new lady? So Jay goes like, Tanasia, who is that? I'm like, I don't know. How am I supposed to know? So she tells everybody to sit down. She was like, good morning, everyone. I just want to say Mr. B is no longer teaching you guys. I'm like, hold on. I was just paying attention to the computer, but he's no longer what? So all of the students go, let's go. Like, no, I'm sitting over here nervous. I look at Adri. I'm like, what if I got him fired, Adri? She was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So, like, you're gonna be okay. It's fine. They probably just didn't want him in office no more. And so, like, a couple students was complaining about him. Like, a lot of students got in trouble in his class. A lot of people got into arguments with him. And then, well, yeah. So, like, yeah, I think I got my teacher fired. Because that was, like, one of the... Wow. So, yeah, that's all for this story time. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next video.